Yo, what is good, YouTube? I am back. You already know who it is. Lou, the intelligent hustler, here with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about real estate and the situation with millennials, right? My generation, my fellow millennials out there buying their first houses and their first homes, and why they should be very careful, okay, when they start to get into the real estate game as far as becoming a new homeowner or trying to flip a house or invest in the real estate market. And the reason why I say this is because especially to the folks out there that are gonna be new homeowners, right? The reason why I say this is because millennials now are going to be the main ones that are gonna be buying homes, right? Most of the baby boomers right now are about to retire. The ones in the middle, Gen Xers, they still they already have, right, homes and houses, or so the new batch of consumers are gonna be us, the millennials. Now you got to take in consideration, us millennials, we are not making the same amount of money that the previous generations made. We have more debt, way more debt than the previous generations as well. So you want to be very careful when you get into something as complex as the real estate market, or just overall becoming a new homeowner, when a lot of us have a ton of debt. We're not making as much money as the older generation, and also interest rates are pretty low right now. They have been low for almost 10 years. So there's banks in other financial institutions that would love to give us a loan, knowing that we cannot truly pay them back, right? So predatory lending is at a all-time high right now, ever since the Great Recession. And that is a huge problem because millennials are about a decade removed from the Great Recession. So they're not aware, many of us are not aware of the mistakes that our parents made, right? So you want to be very careful when buying a new house. If you never bought a house, make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into. If you're going to invest into real estate, make sure that you know exactly what you're doing, because there's banks, there's financial institutions out there that would love to give you a loan, knowing that you will not be able to pay them back. But as long as they get that initial amount of returns, they're gonna be okay, because there's so many other people in the same situation. They're starting their careers, they're making more money than ever, and they think that they're starting to have kids and things like that. So they believe that a house is where they should invest their money and resources in, which I don't blame them. I don't blame people for wanting to have a better life, or to spend on something that they have been working on for like 10 or 15 years. But just know that the banks are looking at millennials, at us, like the next generation to basically swindle in a way, right? So you want to be very careful. You do not want to make the same mistakes that your parents or grandparents made in the past, because let me tell you, a lot of people lost their houses, a lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people people's 401ks tanked, right, in the last recession. So be very careful. Make sure that you have a very stable job. If you have a very stable job, I suggest start a side hustle, start a side business, either way, so you can have more income coming in. Make sure that you know exactly what you're doing when it comes to buying a new house. Make sure that you know tax laws, and make sure that you know the laws of your state. Make sure that you know every single small detail. Make sure that you know those legal loopholes, right? And sometimes it could be confusing, so make sure that you get as much legal resources out there, because I'm telling you guys, when the economy is about to I'm not gonna say it's gonna crash, but it's gonna be on the downturn. And when that happens, a lot of people that thought that they had it good, right, as far as jobs and home ownership and all that good stuff, it's gonna be gone, and we are gonna be affected. The millennial generation is gonna be affected this time if something happens to the housing market, so I'm just giving you guys a heads up right now. So that's all that I have for today. Please subscribe to the channel, please hit the bell notification, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and share it as well, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Keep on hustling.